The following is the State of the Environment address given by the Deputy Premier and Minister for Natural Resources and Labor, Dr. the Honourable Kedrick Pickering.
It gives me great pleasure to deliver the 2017 State of the Environment address for this World Environment Day. In 1972, the United Nations General Assembly named the 5th day of June World Environment Day. This initiative sought to create a platform for increasing awareness about our environment and the actions needed to protect it. For over 25 years, the Conservation and Fisheries Department has taken action, seizing every available opportunity to celebrate our natural environment by educating the good citizens of our Virgin Islands for a more sustainable future. Over the years, the department has organized several programs and events that bring awareness and value to our environment, from parades to coastal cleanups to replanting of mangrove trees along with its sister organization, the National Parks Trust. The Trust over the last few years has also endeavored to better understand the unique and significant plant life of the Virgin Islands by conducting comprehensive surveys along all the major islands and keys. It has also documented the presence of invasive species which have been introduced into the territory and which may displace our native plant and animal life. All of these activities play an important role in connecting the people of the Virgin Islands to nature while increasing our knowledge and understanding of the value of the environment. Our Virgin Islands are unique and attract different people from different cultures from around the world. This year, under the theme Connecting People to Nature, the department will highlight the unique qualities of our environment and share knowledge on our role as Virgin Islanders in the environment and how intimately we depend on it. We would like to challenge the citizens of these Virgin Islands to take a moment and experience the beauty of your islands. Take a walk on one of the beaches and allow yourself to listen to the songs around you. Take the unique opportunity to look at the sun as it brims the hilly terrains. Inhale the fresh coastal breezes, or even enjoy drinking a cool bottle of fresh water from one of our local distilleries. Our environment surrounds us, and we depend on it for our livelihood, as it provides us with food and shelter. This unique relationship often brings satisfaction to many Virgin Islanders as we continue to consistently harvest fish for consumption. Our dietary preferences are dependent on the presence of healthy reefs, mangroves, seagrass beds, and sandy areas so that those species may thrive, thus replenishing our fisheries. The presence of healthy ecosystems is essential to our food security. Our dependence on seafood is directly linked to the protection and sustainable use of our coastal resources. However, over the years, our natural environment has undergone several changes due to climate change and other human-related activities. Scientists have warned of forthcoming rising sea levels, hotter temperatures, decreased rainfall, stronger hurricanes, and an increase in the frequency of heavy rain events and landslides. We have developed various strategies in which we can build resilience for the improvement of our natural surroundings, as we believe that what people value, they will protect. We consistently update and enforce our existing laws, our policies and regulations, such as the Fisheries Regulations of 2003, the National Parks Act of 2008, and the Climate Change Adaptation Policy of 2012 for a greater and more sustainable Virgin Islands. After some years of research, Scientists have found that human activity have placed a dent in our natural environment. This realization has heightened our awareness and amplified our need for immediate change in our environmental habits to minimize adverse effects. Today, there is a considerable amount of work being done to ensure a more sustainable future. Serving as a national focal point, the Ministry of Natural Resources and Labor is implementing and coordinating the European Union and Organization of Eastern Caribbean States, OECS, Global Climate Change Alliance project under the banner of Island Resilience. The current work being done in the Kingaden Bay area for the replacement of the seawall with a proper revetment wall is a tangible project that will increase the community's resilience and will assist in combating the effects of future sea level rise and the presence of stronger hurricanes and surges in this area. The ministry continues to formulate policies and plans that aim to protect our natural environment for our benefit and that of future generations. Our climate change adaptation policy was approved in 2012 by Cabinet, and it intends to bring low-carbon, climate-resilient development to the Virgin Islands, as it is necessary for our very survival. The recent passage of the Environment and Tourism Levy will help to provide critical financing to further enhance the territory's natural assets and strengthen our human and technical capacity to conserve our natural resources and adapt to the impacts of climate change. The levy will be employed in part to provide the resources to be judiciously managed through the Climate Change Trust Fund. The work of our technical departments and the non-governmental organizations are improving our knowledge of the plants and animals which comprise our biodiversity. Their work remains crucial to our deeper appreciation of how special the Virgin Islands are in terms of biodiversity. Research and studies undertaken on the local biodiversity are increasingly being shared with our students, thus creating a greater awareness of how these islands contribute to the global conservation movement and our unique place among other countries that are proactively addressing the balance required between conservation and sustainable use. June month is a time when we recognize the importance of the environment to our livelihoods and well-being. And I acknowledge the immense contribution that the private sector and civil society continue to make towards its protection and sound management. It is ultimately the individual and collective decisions that we make to select energy-efficient goods, thus reducing our consumption and use of fossil fuels, that we will make a difference. When we protect our mangroves and seagrasses, which contribute towards our food security and stable shorelines, we proactively do something to ensure our continued sustainable development. Our natural environment sustains our everyday needs, as well as our economic well-being, and it is at the core of our future aspirations. We are a part of nature, as everything we do affects it. This year, take the challenge we ask you to find fun and exciting ways to experience, to conserve and cherish nature. This is a vital relationship each time you enjoy the outdoors. We need desperately to enhance and preserve, if not for us today, then for future generations.
You have been listening to the State of the Environment address given by the Deputy Premier and Minister for Natural Resources and Labor, Dr. the Honourable Kedrick Pickering. For this and other stories, please log on to www.bvi.gov.vg. I'm your host, Information Officer Fraser Fenty.